Oh, it's on. Thanks, Harvard. Surprised me. Robin Campbell, you're not in trouble. If this noise is good for you, Robin, good level? Thank you, Robin. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to crowd all in or get seated, our graduates are lining up. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of our national anthem. Good evening, everyone. How about that storm? Big storm, right? Graduation is a time of joy, pride, and looking ahead, but it's also a moment to reflect. As we gather to celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2025, we also carry with us the memory of those who are no longer here to share in this night. This year, our Garnet community experienced the loss of two individuals whose presence made a lasting impact on our school. Their spirit, kindness, and contributions continue to resonate with us all. As we begin tonight's ceremony, I ask that you join me in honoring the memory of Mr. Robert Renninger and Ms. Grace Giannotti with a moment of silence. Thank you. My name is Warren Denenza, and I am the proud principal of Haddon Heights Junior Senior High School. It is an honor to welcome you all to this truly momentous occasion. We gather here to celebrate not only the achievements of an extraordinary group of young people, but also a powerful legacy. This evening, we honor the 123rd graduating class of Haddon Heights Junior Senior High School during what is the 100th commencement ceremony held right here on this campus. For a century, this property has witnessed the journeys of thousands of students stepping confidently into their futures. And now, the class of 2025 takes its place in that proud tradition. As we begin, I would like to extend a sincere thank you to those whose leadership and support make nights like this possible. To our Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Carla Bittner, while she cannot be with us tonight, she is attending a very special graduation of her own as her son graduates from Audubon High School. They also pushed their time back, just saying. We send her and her family our heartfelt congratulations and thank her for her steady and student-centered leadership. To our Board of Education members, thank you for your commitment to educational excellence and your support of our students, faculty, and programs. To my colleagues on the Haddon Heights School District Administrative Team, your leadership, compassion, and tireless dedication continue to make this district a place where students and staff thrive. I'd like to thank the entire graduating team, specifically our facilities and maintenance team, technology team, and our staff who helped plan graduation, specifically Mr. Whitescarver, Ms. Greer, and Mr. Schott. We are also grateful for the support of the superintendents, community leaders, mayors, and borough council members from our partner districts. Thank you for being such active teammates in the success of our 3HS school community. To the families and loved ones here tonight, thank you for your love, support, and guidance. You've been the foundation that's helped each student reach the stage, literally and figuratively. Your sacrifices, encouragement, and presence mean the world, not only to us as educators, but also to your students. I'd also like to take a moment to honor two remarkable members of our Garnet family who are closing their chapters this year. Mr. Dave Binder and Mr. Brian Simpson are both retiring after years of remarkable service to our school and community. Their commitment to students, steadfast professionalism, and daily presence in our halls have made a lasting impact. Gentlemen, you will be missed. Additionally, I'd like to extend a sincere and special thank you to two individuals who have played an instrumental role in guiding and supporting the class of 2025 throughout their journey, Mr. Dan Fraga and Ms. Anna Stepanek. Thank you for both your leadership, your patience, and the heart you poured into this role. The class of 2025 and all of us at 3HS are incredibly grateful. Lastly, we know this past year has been one of unique challenges both inside and outside the classroom. And through it all, one group has stood unwavering, the teachers and staff of 3HS. With us tonight are those who have shown up for our students and for one another day in and day out with uncompromising devotion and boundless spirit. Whether you're inspiring minds in the classroom, leading performances on the stage, pushing the limits on the field, or offering a simple word of encouragement in the hallways, you embody what it means to lead with compassion and purpose. You are truly the heartbeat of this school. It is your passion, your relentless commitment, and your staunch belief in every student that defines 3HS and drives our community forward. So tonight, we celebrate legacy, we celebrate community, and we celebrate every graduate who has earned the right to walk across this stage. Before we begin our presentation of students and awards, I'd like to just take a few moments to speak directly about the group of young people we are here to honor, the class of 2025. In my former life, I was an English teacher, and I think what drove me in that direction varies when I reflect on my times as a high school student. But one thing has remained constant during those reflections: the impact that the written word has had on me and my life. Regardless of the form the written word took, whether quotes, lyrics, novels, or poems, it has had a profound impact on my disposition, outlook, and ability to cope with difficult situations. It's sometimes hard to measure. While other kids doodled pictures in class, I found myself pouring my thoughts into journals or crafting phrases, not just to express creativity, but sometimes to simply release what I was feeling inside. I know it sounds unusual, but for those who know me, embracing the unusual is what I feel makes life worth living. But some things have left an indelible mark on us. And for many English teachers, nothing resonates deeper or lasts longer than the written word in the form of a good book. So in preparing for the privilege to speak to this class and the families who have supported them, one book in particular kept popping into my head: Mitch Albom's memoir, Tuesdays with Morrie. Now, for those who know it, yes, I realize it's not the most uplifting story on its surface. For those who don't know or don't remember it, the story centers around terminal illness and saying goodbye. But bear with me for a second as I try to land the connection between this seemingly depressing little book and the happiness that high school graduation brings. Each class walks through the doors of 3HS, brings its own personality, voice, and spirit. The class of 2025 is no exception. From the beginning, you have stood out, not just for your achievements, but for the way you embody the values of our school community. In many ways, Tuesdays with Morrie captures the essence of this class, not because of its sadness, but because of its wisdom, its warmth, and its determined focus on what truly matters. You are a class that understands the power of connection. Just as Morrie reminds us that relationships are life's greatest teachers, you have shown us again and again that success isn't just about what you accomplish, but how you treat people around you. You've been there for each other in celebration and challenges with compassion, loyalty, and grace. You are a class that understands the importance of purpose. Morrie teaches us that a meaningful life is not found in status, accolades, or possessions, but in doing what's right, what matters, and loving what you do. Whether through service, creativity, advocacy, or perseverance, you have leaned into this truth with humility and strength. You are a class that embodies love and empathy. One of Morrie's most important lessons is about the courage it takes to be open, to love fully, to be free, kindly, to let others in. That's what you've done here at 3HS. You've created a safe space for others, stood up for what's right, and reminded us all that character is about how we treat people when no one's watching. And perhaps the most fitting for this moment, you are a class that knows how to let go with grace. One of Morrie's most memorable lines is this: "Don't let go too soon, but don't hold on too long." At first it sounds like a paradox, but when you think about it, it's really about balance. The balance between knowing when to cherish something and when to release it, between holding tightly and embracing change. In life, we all face moments when we have to decide what to hold on to and what to let go of. It might be a friendship, a dream, an identity, or a chapter of life. Sometimes letting go too soon means missing out on important growth or connection. Other times, holding on too long keeps us stuck, afraid to move forward or to embrace new opportunities. As you graduate today, this lesson feels especially fitting. You have invested years into your education, friendships, and experiences here at 3HS. You've worked hard, celebrated victories, and learned from setbacks. This is your moment to hold on to those memories and lessons tightly, but not so tightly that you prevent yourself from stepping boldly into what's next. Letting go is never easy. It requires courage to say goodbye to what's familiar to you so you can open yourself up to new possibilities. But it's also a hopeful act, a declaration that you trust in your ability to grow, to change, and to find meaning and purpose. So as you move forward, carry this wisdom with you. Cherish your past, but don't be afraid to move on. Hold on to what strengthens you, but be brave enough to release what no longer serves you in the pursuit of additional strength. This balance will help you navigate life's changes with grace, resilience, and peace. So class of 2025, lead with love, stay connected to what matters, live with purpose, and when it comes time, whether it's for a new chapter, a place, or a part of yourself, don't let go too soon, but don't hold on too long. You have given this school so much to be proud of. Thank you for your joy, your curiosity, your resilience, and your humanity. It's been a true honor to witness your journey. Thank you. Now it is with great pride that we begin our presentation of awards as we formally recognize some of the outstanding achievements of this truly exceptional class. I'd like to begin by recognizing one specific group of students. Each year at 3HS, our club, Heights Heroes, led by Ms. Jen Esposito, Ms. Sarah Richards, and Ms. Sarah Shumway, holds two events, one in the fall and one in the spring, dedicated to honor the service and sacrifice of those in our armed forces. This evening, we recognize 10 members of the class of 2025 who have made the honorable decision to serve our country. Students, as I call your name, please stand and remain standing. I ask that the audience hold their applause until all names have been read. Mr. Ian Antunes, United States Marine Academy. Mr. Aiden Boker, United States Air Force. Ms. Anna Chuck, ROTC at Arizona State University. Ms. Denise Diaz, United States Marine Corps. Ms. Azaria Eustace Ivory, United States Marine Corps. Mr. Eden Lopez, United States Marine Corps. Mr. John Morrell, United States Marine Corps. Ms. Isabella Perez, United States Army. Ms. Kayleen Rivera, United States Marine Corps. And Ms. Catherine Trojan, ROTC at San Diego State University, where she will pursue a degree in aerospace engineering. Please give a round of applause for these students. You guys can sit. Last week, we had the opportunity to honor members of our senior class who were selected to receive senior awards. For those who were there, I will not go the entire 10 pages, so bear with me. It was an inspiring evening during which we proudly distributed over $41,000 in scholarship funds, generally contributed by local organizations, businesses, and dedicated committees within our school community. It is my pleasure to present the following awards in honor of achievement for the graduating seniors. As your name is called, please stand. The first award is presented to two top-ranking students from Barrington by the Board of Education. This year's recipients are Sean Mack and Ramisha Rafa. The Bob and Sue DuPont Memorial Scholarship is given to a student selected by the DuPont family, someone with characteristics including demonstration of knowledge, integrity, self-reliance, and sense of humor. The award this year is presented to Millen Stocker. In memory of Edward D. Carfolite, the Haddon Heights Rotary Club is awarding a scholarship to a graduate who's given significant, unselfish school and community service. This year's winner is Zoe Stout Gibbons. In memory of Eleanor and Jean Watson, the Haddon Heights Rotary Club is also pleased to present a second scholarship. They were lifelong members of Haddon Heights community. This year's second award goes to Mojisola Subaru. The Ephraim and Mary Still Award is presented to the most improved lawnside student. This year's winner is Raphael Ali. The faculty of Haddon Heights Junior-Senior High School presents the Faculty Cup to a senior who, by their vote, is judged most worthy on the basis of scholarship, initiative in school and class affairs, sense of responsibility, and general attitude of courtesy and understanding. This year's winner is Lily Durand. Haddon Heights is proud to honor and recognize the valedictorian of the class of 2025. Will Mr. Brennan Miller please stand for your outstanding achievement in academic excellence? The medal will be given by the Haddon Heights Board of Education. The Haddon Heights Veterans of Foreign War Post 1958 presents awards to 3 students who plan to enter the science, engineering, or medical technology fields. This year's awards go to Lucy Falco, Zoe Fuller, and Owen James. The Helen Mae Henderson Nursing Award is presented to a lawnside student entering the health field. This year's award goes to Reginald, the Reginator, Hernandez. The Helen Mae Teaching Award is presented to a lawnside student entering the education field. This year's award goes to Mason Rabinu Curtis. The Janet Braun Memorial Scholarship is awarded to an unsung hero, a student who is committed to quietly doing the right thing and leading by example. This year's winner is Gianna Solomon Wheeler. In memory of John C. Parvin, the Haddon Heights Rotary Club is awarding a scholarship to Lily Durand. The KKL Foundation has awarded their scholarship this year to Peyton Klingscales. The Linese Miller Award is presented to the lawnside student showing outstanding leadership and initiative. This year's winner is Brendan Lewis Coker. Merchantville PTA Scholarship is presented by a Merchantville PTA to graduating seniors who attended Merchantville School. This recipient shows a standard of academic excellence, school participation, and community involvement. This year's recipients are William Loveridge, Millen Stocker, and Lila Tennant. The Southwest Airline Organization, in honor of Herb Kelleher, presents a scholarship to a graduating senior who exhibits a sense of humor and has displayed leadership and service and is involved in school or community activities. This year's scholarship goes to Zoe Stout Gibbons. Amid a busy evening last week, I missed the chance to recognize one outstanding student in particular, Ms. Hannah Butler. Hannah, would you please stand? Hannah is the recipient of the June M. Klein Memorial Scholarship, awarded to a student who exemplifies hard work, compassion, and a selfless spirit. Hannah consistently volunteers her time to help others and is regarded by her peers as an unsung hero, someone who leads quietly but with great compassion. Please join me in a well-deserved round of applause for Ms. Hannah Butler. Before we announce our final 2 awards of this evening, I I would like to take a moment to recognize another phenomenal member of the class of 2025, Miss Peyton Clinkscales. Peyton, would you please stand? Ladies and gentlemen, the young woman standing before you has accomplished something truly unprecedented in the 123-year history of Haddon Heights Junior-Senior High School. On Friday, May 16th, 2025, Peyton participated in the 2025 commencement ceremonies at Camden County College, not as a guest, not as a supporter, or a future applicant, but as a graduating student. Through her incredible resolve and support from her family, various school and community partnerships, Peyton has completed a dual credit program over her 4 years at 3HS, earning her associate's degree before graduating from high school. Let that sink in for a moment. She is the first student in our school's history to reach this remarkable milestone. Peyton is not only a trailblazer in academics, but also a trendsetter in every sense of the word, from her eye for fashion to her drive for excellence. Her journey has laid the path for future students to follow, and her achievements are nothing short of inspiring. Again, please join me in a well-earned round of applause for Ms. Peyton Clinkscales. Finally, we've come to two special honors traditionally reserved for graduation and selected by the principal: the Service Above Self Award, or the Senior Service Award, and the Principal's Award. The Senior Service Award honors a student who consistently demonstrates a deep commitment to others through selfless action, in this case, not so quiet leadership, and a genuine desire to make a positive impact in their community. This award recognizes the power of service that asks nothing in return but offers everything from the soul. The recipient of this award leads with compassion, humility, integrity, offering time, energy, and care without seeking recognition. Whether they're supporting peers, contributing to the community initiatives, or quietly stepping up when others are in need of help, this student sets an example of what it means to serve with purpose. Their actions remind us that true leadership is often found in everyday kindness and behind-the-scenes effort that uplift those around them. I would ask the recipient to please stand when their name is called, and for the audience to join me in a round of applause. This year, we are proud to present the Senior Service Award to Ms. Madeline Rose Napaver. All right, one more award and you guys can take a break from me talking, I promise. I feel that, trust me. Our final award tonight is traditionally known as the Principal's Award, an honor reserved for a graduating senior who truly embodies what it means to be a Garnet. This student is typically an active and engaged member of our school community, accomplished both in and out of the classroom, and someone whom students look up to as a role model, a shining example, or as I'd like to say, a billboard for 3HS. Before we recognize this year's recipient, I want to take a moment, one more moment, to make an announcement and acknowledge someone very special. A little less than 30 years ago, the 3HS administration took a chance on a freshly graduated athletic trainer. This athletic trainer spent the early years of his career supporting Garnet student athletes through their injuries and helping ensure they were ready to compete at their very best in their respective sports. 5 years into this role as an athletic trainer, this person decided to step to the dark side, as we say, to administration, and become the athletic director here at 3HS. For nearly 3 decades, he has been a pillar of our school community, dedicating himself tirelessly to the success and well-being of students and others. This September, this person will retire after years of resolute dedication to 3HS. In my 2 years here, I've developed a strong and meaningful relationship with him, and it's clear to see that this place is a better place because of him. The years he has served do not even fully capture the countless sacrifices he has made behind the scenes sacrifices made to ensure our student athletes are supported in every way necessary to succeed in their athletic endeavors. His service to 3HS, both on and off the athletic fields, his leadership, passion, and his commitment are qualities that every 3HS community member should aspire to. His example aligns perfectly with the spirit of this award. So before we announce this year's recipient, I'm honored to share that moving forward, this award will be renamed the Joseph C. Cramp Jr. Garnet Excellence Award to celebrate his remarkable legacy as retiring athletic director. Mr. Cramp, please stand before we announce this award's winner, and please join me in a round of applause for Joe. I would ask the recipient to please stand when their name is called, and for the audience to join me in a round of applause. It is now my honor and privilege to present the first annual Joseph C. Cramp Jr. Garden Excellence Award to Ms. Catherine Campbell. All right, no more awards. Now it's time for the students to talk. So before I introduce this year's student speakers, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the remarkable achievement of this year's salutatorian in one of the closest academic races we've seen in quite some time. Please join me in a well-deserved round of applause for Ms. Madison Monahan. Tonight's first speaker is no stranger to leadership or commitment. Over the past 4 years at 3HS, he served as captain of both the robotics team and the Haddon Heights Junior Firefighter Program. He has also been a dedicated 4-year member of the varsity golf team. This fall, he'll be heading to University of Delaware to major in chemical engineering. This evening, he'll share with us reflections, insights, and hopes for what lies ahead. It is my honor to introduce this year's valedictorian of the class of 2025, Mr. Brennan Miller.
Hello everybody, there's a lot of you. So good evening everyone. Principal Denenza, administrators, members of the Board of Education, faculty and staff, family and friends, distinguished guests, and, of course, the incredible class of 2025. I wish every single person in our class could stand up here and show the world just how incredible they are. But apparently, no one wants a 12-hour graduation ceremony. Senior year is known for procrastination, cut days, and turning in assignments a few days late. But what nobody tells you is how strangely beautiful this year becomes. There's a quiet kind of magic that creeps in. Maybe it's the looming goodbyes that make us hold each other closer. Or maybe it's the realization that we've been growing up together, side by side, for years. But somewhere along the line, our class became a family, in the most cliche, movie ending kind of way. When I first sat down to write this speech, my thoughts were a chaotic mix of confusion, anxiety, and distant echoes of the life lessons Denzel Washington delivered to me when I watched Remember the Titans for the first time as a kid. I don't remember much from that movie, but one moment stuck with me. The flash forward that shows what happens to the characters after the story ends. It left me with this rare, hopeful kind of joy. That moment triggered a flood of memories from movies with similar endings. Legally Blonde, The Sandlot, and Band of Brothers, just to name a few. Suddenly, you find out one becomes a lawyer, one starts a billion-dollar company, another cures a disease, and another marries their high school sweetheart and moves to Vermont. Graduation feels exactly like that. We've reached the end of a chapter, and we're imagining what comes next. It's magical in a way that's hard to explain and even harder to put into words. And when I look at all of you, I feel that same movie magic. I start to see the class of 2025's Where Are They Now epilogue. I see it in Will Loveridge, who managed to tear his knees more times than I can count and still finished his senior soccer season first team all conference. I see it in Peyton Clinkscales, who worked so hard she's walking away today with a diploma and an associate's degree in liberal arts. I see it in Sean Mack, or Smack, who's going to shatter Rubik's Cube world records and who is currently 70th in the world in the 3x3 event. I see it in Millen Stocker and Maddie Napaver, who are already making a difference around the world, working to support impoverished communities and political prisoners through Amnesty International. And in the students embracing new cultures, like Lily Durand in Rome or Michaela Duffy in Spain. Let's not forget our record-breaking track stars and future Olympians, Danny Furlong, Mason Drum, Xavier Nesbitt, and an honorary senior in Kenai Golden, who helped take our 4x100 team to second in the state. Or Armani Menendez, homecoming king, prom king, who I fully expect to be crowned king of a small Eastern European country by the year 2030. And then there's Mojisola Zubaira, who somehow managed to evade all my efforts to track her down during Senior Assassin. At this point, I'm fully convinced she's destined to become a Navy SEAL. Armed with first-hand tactical experience from her war with me. And Evan Rosici, who's heading to Rowan for business and has potential as a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. And finally, there's Ryan Ludwig, who thankfully beat me in our senior class election for president and will most likely run for president someday. And honestly, I'd vote for her. These may sound like daydreams, but I believe in every single one of them. Because behind the jokes and the wild predictions, there's something we can't ignore, a truth. This class is full of potential, real, world-changing potential. But the best part? This story doesn't belong to just a few of us. Maybe your name wasn't called just now. Maybe you didn't break a record, win a crown, or jet off to a foreign country. That doesn't mean your where are they now moment won't be just as special and powerful. Maybe you're the future teacher who inspires generations to come. The artist whose work makes people feel something real. The friend who always shows up. The person who changes one life, or many, just by being exactly who you are. Whatever your story becomes, it matters. So I hope you imagine your own epilogue, not based on who's watching, but on who you want to be. Because every single one of us has a story worth flashing forward to. Sure, maybe it's cliche to say we're all going to do amazing things. Maybe that's something only a wide-eyed, sentimental, high school senior would say. But you know what? I am proud to be that sentimental senior today. So as we go out into the world, some of us chasing degrees, others chasing dreams, some of us just chasing tomorrow, I hope we carry this moment with us. The friendships, the laughs, the late nights, the early mornings, the quiet understanding that we did this together. Class of 2025, our movie is not over. The credits are not rolling. This is just the beginning of our Where Are They Now epilogue. So go out there and make it magical. Thank you.
Here we go. Thank you, Brennan. This year we tried a little something different when selecting our additional student speaker. Rather than choosing in advance, we opened the opportunity to the entire senior class, inviting any interested student to submit a speech which they wish to share at graduation. Each submission was carefully reviewed, and selected students presented their speeches to a panel From that process, one voice rose to represent the class of 2025. Tonight's second student speaker has been deeply involved in the life of our school, serving as class president and contributing to the National Honor Society, Garnet and Gold, Team Pep, and Amnesty International. This fall, she'll attend Syracuse University, where she plans to study political science and policy studies. It is my pleasure to introduce to you your senior reflection speaker and the president of the class of 2025, Miss Ryan Ludwig.
Y'all hear me? Oh, all right. Faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025, welcome. Tonight is not just a ceremony, but the celebration of every late night study session, every unexpected turn, every challenge we've overcome, and every moment that has brought us here together as one class, one community, and one story that began 18 years ago. My name is Ryan Ludwig, and as the 100th senior class president, I am honored to be standing here to not just speak, but to reflect, thank everyone, and to look ahead with you all who've made this journey unforgettable. At the same time last year, I watched the class of 2024 graduate. During Mr. Denenza and Mrs. Bittner's speeches, I remember them assigning words they believe best describe the class. While writing the speech, I thought back to that moment and listed words that I believe represent us. The words ambitious, successful, and adaptable came to mind, but the word that kept replaying in my head was perseverance. On September 7th of 2021, we stepped into high school, coming from different towns, schools, and journey. We were unsure of what to expect, but ready to begin a new chapter. We didn't have all the answers, and the world still felt uncertain, but we had each other. Together we navigated the awkward moments, unfamiliar hallways, and the shifting dynamics of a new environment. It was a strange time to be starting something new, but we adjusted and kept showing up even through uncertainty. Day by day, we built a community shaped by perseverance, respect, garnet pride, and a willingness to grow. The challenges didn't divide us, but created a spirit of togetherness that shaped us into the graduating class we are today. Time passed and we began sophomore year. Sophomore year, just like freshman year, was strange. We were no longer the new kids, but not quite the upperclassmen either. We began to discover who we are while learning how to navigate growing pressures and balancing expectations. The mindset choosing growth over defeat became our foundation, and we used it to help us through the next hardest years we would ever go through. Junior year, the year everyone warns you about, the year when the pressure becomes real. The future stops being some far-off idea, and suddenly your actions feel like they could define your future. You begin asking yourself harder questions. What do I want? Who am I becoming? And what really matters to me? It's a time when growing up hits you all at once. The pressure isn't just about school, but figuring out your world, your place in the world. You start to notice your values, passions, and boundaries. You face moments of doubt, comparison, and uncertainty, but also begin to learn that they push you to think deeper and are intentional to help you make decisions. While it was not easy, we kept moving. We started not just becoming students, but individuals, young adults finding a direction, building character, and learning to trust ourselves. And that growth is just as important as any grade. As we begin senior year, the comfortability we had sought for 4 years sets in. But just when we get a little comfortable, life has a way of keeping us humble. For those of you who may not know, the class of 2025 is the largest high school graduating class in U.S. history with 3.9 million graduates. Nationally, 70% of us will either be attending a 2- or 4-year college this fall, and the other 30% of us will pursue careers in highly competitive fields of either trade, military, entrepreneurship, or entering the workforce to continue bright careers. Imagine dedicating years of effort by building your resume, staying up late to study or work, volunteering, creating, and leading, and doing everything right. But then suddenly, due to a baby boom, surge in demand, and increase of expectations all across the board, we all had to elbow our way through like it was Black Friday. Whether it was applying to schools, landing jobs, getting into programs, or just trying to find our place in the world, this year was filled with tighter competition and higher stakes. Our futures felt like they were constantly on the line, but with a little garner pride and dedication to our futures, all 220 of us are here today, graduating and having a new chapter ahead of us. Whatever your plans may be after high school, you should be proud of yourself. Your hard work and perseverance through whatever you've been through has paid off. Getting to this point is not easy and at times feels impossible. Before I leave you all tonight, I want to share a quote my dad often shares with me during stressful times. As John Lennon says, or if you ask my father, an ancient Irish proverb says, everything will be okay in the end, and if it's not the end. As we conclude our senior year and look ahead to what's next, whatever that may be, it is easy to feel overwhelmed by the uncertainty. Senior year reminds us that not everything goes according to plan, and that's okay. Maybe you didn't get into your dream school, or didn't win a big game, or are still trying to figure out what your next step is. But that doesn't mean it is your story. It means your story is still unfolding. Often, the most remarkable chapters are the ones we never anticipate. So wherever you're headed, remember the words, if it's not okay yet, we're just not at the end. To the class of 2025, I apologize. Thank you for the last 4 years. Thank you for electing me and allowing me the honor of serving as your class president. It has been a privilege to watch over you all this past year and reminding me what it means to be a part of the Garnet community. We all came from different backgrounds and towns, but create a community that is home. As we head into our new chapter, I will always carry pride in being a part of this unforgettable class. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. Yeah, she did a great job, didn't she? At this time, I'd like to invite Mr. Dan Fraga to the microphone. He will read the names of each of our graduating seniors as we distribute diplomas.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin the presentation of diplomas, please help us welcome back to the microphones for one final song the members of the high school and the senior class choir. All right, good evening, folks. My name is Dan Frag. I am one of the 2 senior class advisors. It's my great honor to read the names of tonight's seniors as they receive their diplomas. Please note that some names will be out of alphabetical order. We begin our presentation of diplomas. Brennan Miller. Ryan Mary Ludwig. Raphael Ali Jr. Ian J. Antunes. Yasir Samir Arthur. Michael Ayub. Anthony Azari. Ashley Bach. Chase Bailey. Jack Ball. Kaylin Beach. Trent Begley. Joshua Bowling. Aiden Anthony Boker. Christopher Boker. Emma Devin Boyce. Robert Murphy Brocato. Marin Elizabeth Broder. Matthew Brown Jr. Xavier Brown. Jaden Pavilka Burns. Hannah Butler. John Caderet. Ava Campanaro. Catherine Campbell. Matthew Campbell. Charles Everson Carr. Anna Grace Chupp. John Anthony Cipolla. Peyton Clinkscales. Ricky K. Coates Jr. Jordan D. Coles. Levi Combs IV. Aubrey Eileen Converse. Harry Corcoran. William Krager. Jayla Chris. Jordan Chris. Wilfredo Cruz. Nashai Curtis. Sherry Dakanai. Destiny Davenport. Roman Davis Powell. Tori Dawn Del Calo. Sophie Demoy Martin. Denise Mariah Diaz. Veronica Kelly Diaz. Nyasia Dickens. Addison May Dillon. Mason Drum. Grace Ann Duffy. Michaela Duffy. Lily Catherine Durant. Jaden Easter. Azaria Eustace Ivory. Lucy Elizabeth Falco. Connor M. Felder. Kaylee Jade Feltman. Jalea Ferguson. Axel Philman. Sean Michael Fisher. Malachi Fleetwood. Anna Fogarty. Tyler Foreman. Trey Freiling. Zoe Fuller. Daniel Furlong. Eli Fusa. Mark George. Nicholas Samuel Gimarello. Felicity K. Gomez. Rylan Corrine Gordy. Vincent James Rainier Grasso. Colin Greenwald. Caroline Grexa. Dylan Joseph Griffith. Owen Miller Griffith. Jacob Gutkin. Michaela Hale Seaback. Joshua Harris. Eden Elizabeth Hart. Emily Hastings. Reggie Hernandez. Ryan Hess. Richard Hill III. Logan Hoyleen. Broderick Mason Hubert. Louis Nelson Iannucci. Kyla Nevea Edine. Eli Isler. Jai Isler. Zoe Jackson. Elvis Jaquez. Aaron James. Owen James. Kalea Jefferson. Jaden Johnson. Jacob Adam Carley IV. Catherine Carnes. Kayla Kellogg. Wilbur Kidd. Andrew Kewell. Isabel Kirk. Robert Klaus. Emily Anna Golden Knight. Sebastian Cohen. Zachary Cohen. Nolan Lachelle. Mania Lacey. Brennan Lafferty. Lorenzo Lagual. Francesco Legault. Kira Marie Lewandowski. Brendan Lewis Coker. John Lipschultz IV. Alex Loftus. Eden Lopez. William Ralph Loveledge. Veronica Lugo. Sean Mack. MD Mahadi. David Joseph Mayer. Ella Audrey Mango. Joel Amado Martinez. Esther Mateo. Dylan Marger. Avery Maxwell. Anaya Monet Mays. Liam Gallagher McAleer. Kaylee McClure. Declan McGlynn. Spencer McHugh. B. Elisa Medina. Elizabeth McGaw. Ariana Mendez. Armani Jose Menendez. Gianna Paulina Meneses Perez. Violet Merck. Matthew Mock. Madison Monahan. John Morrell. Madeline Rose Napaver. Xavier Nesbitt. Michael Anthony Negaglione LeBron. Destiny Lynn Oquendo. Damir Outerbridge Ali. Mackenzie Patterson. Dylan Anthony Pell. Paul Michael Pender. Isabella A. Perez. Veronica Marie Perez. Elisa Phillips. Caden Polisano. David Emrys Pratt. Kate Price. Myla Pugh. Mason Rabot Curtis. Ramisha Rafa. Evan Rasici. Joshua Wren. Finn Lee Rimmer. Kayleen Francis Rivera. Emma Roberts. Margarita Rodriguez. Darian Rojas. Timothy Ross. Benjamin Ruff. Matthew Bertolo. Marina Marie Sainz. Jamir Sager Jefferson. Carlisa Santana. London Samuels. Daphne Sawyer. Caitlin Schuster. Dylan Scullin. Sanasia Scutchings. Allison Severino. Evan B. Shannon. Savannah Ray Margaret Chenault. Nasir Shockley. Matthew Ryan Sidelsky. Christian Siggy Signorelli. Jake Silvestri. Reese Matthew Skilton. Mackenzie Jada Smith McFadden. Christian Solis. Gianna Solomon Wheeler. Alana Maria Sosa. Haley Stewart. Millen Stalker. Kayla Stone. Zoe Stout Gibbons. Spencer Angus Swanholm. Samantha Zabo. Lila Tennant. Gemma Tatey. Kyle Thompson. Patrick Tolarba. Catherine Trojan. Cameron Turner. Luke Tersey. Jacob Vassell. Elizabeth Walter. Morgan Wells. Jason White Jr. Brielle Whitescarver. Olivia Grace Whittam. Taylor Ray Williams. Xavier Winchester. Grace Catherine Wolf. Breland Wilson. Jaden Wright. Lila Zomek. Mojisola Akani Subaru. Justin Thomas. James Vile. Ladies and gentlemen, let's please have a round of applause for your class of 2025 graduates.
So much for getting this in under an hour. Just bear with us. We got one more thing we got to do here. Having completed the requirements set forth by the Haddon Heights Board of Education and the New Jersey State Department of Education, and on behalf of Haddon Heights School District, Haddon Heights Junior Senior High School, and Superintendent Ms. Carla Bittner, it is my distinct honor to present the graduating class of 2025. Rye, come on up now. Rye. Traditionally, we conclude our graduation ceremony with the time-honored passing of the gavel. At this moment, we invite our current class president, Ms. Ryan Ludwig, to symbolically pass the gavel of leadership and responsibility to our incoming class of 2026 president, Ms. Abigail Loveridge. Following this tradition, Ms. Ludwig will then lead the class of 2025 in turning of the tassels, a final and meaningful gesture marking their transition from students to graduates. Ryan and Abby, the stage is yours. All right, Ryan, it's all you. I now present you the graduating class of 2025. Go Giants!
And we say Shot City, Shot City, Shot City. Coming home again. Do you think about me now, man? Yeah. Do you think about me now?